to do. Coming through, showing you what to do. Feel the sky, it's a fucking glue. In the back of the glory, hidden souls.
Hey, Kobe brought it back. Hey.
It's before my time.
Hold on, no.
Where you at, B Swish?
This is how we commentate. This is how UBA commentates, baby.
I said first one federation, yeah. Ooh.
We're gonna be looking nice for this dub tonight, baby.
Number 41 for the Greeners. Follow me at I am Cato ATX.
Got my boy Chris. Hey, y'all can follow me at C Cole. It's on Instagram. Number 1 for the Greeners.
Just Greg out here, man, representing verse 1, 44 for the Greeners, man. No Instagram. Just add me on Facebook, man. Greg help.
Trying to get this dub today.
Oh yeah.
Come on now, you know what I'm saying?
You see it? We in the new joints.
Yeah, he's scary.
We official now. Holla at me.
Appreciate you having me, man.
What's up, baby?
You missed the whole thing? Get these orange dudes out of here.
We do.
Real squad. Go take a picture of the zucchini.
Y'all know what's up with it. We the best team out here. We got the best people. You got Cato, you got Twin, you got Just Greg, you got Chris Colson, you got Ant Jackson.
Best backcourt.
Man, we got the best back, man. Come on.
Best big man.
Come on, man.
We're doing different stuff if you want. Do something else. Hey.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
One more.
First one, Team Cato. Thank you, big brother. Everybody subscribing, especially you, G-Code, for this opportunity. Greeners, baby, all love.
You know, you have to start a business, you got to do the dirty work. You got to get her done.
Don't worry about talking to the rest.
You got absolutely.
Let's do something.
I needed that.
Let's do something, man.
All right.
Let's go.
Hey, we here,
Let's get this one on the new unis, baby.
Have fun, play together, man. Play for each other.
Claws on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Claws.
Tell me about what the Austin Greeners mean to Austin, Texas.
Well, you know, this is a fairly new situation for me to be a part of a team effort like this. Mm-hmm. And I don't really talk. We don't talk basketball when I get a chance to talk about the guys. It's basically keep doing what you're doing, and I'll keep recording the games and doing what I'm doing. And I've just seen them on their own just kind of blossom into a strong force out there.
Effort level for the Greeners is probably the best in the UBA Gold Division right now. Nice fake by Anthony Jackson, found the little hole.
Strong finish.
Wow. And Jackson played at Wiley College. He has played ABA for the Austin Bats, who've recently done great things nationally.
And he enjoys working with these other guys on the team. It's something he really puts his heart into. He likes to train kids, and he likes working with these younger guys.
Again, Andre Shelby's in every play. If the ball's bouncing around the rim, you bet Andre Shelby's flying in there to get the offensive rebound or put back. Oh, man.
Do that play. Let's run that back.
Steal by Q Daly with the save. This is good basketball, ladies and gentlemen. You give the ball up after a steal, you better expect that ball back. And
Back to Q.
that's what Travis Njoku respected, and he gave him the ball back. That's good ball. Andre Shelby with the nice touch on the first free throw. We want to thank the YMCA of Austin for being very supportive for our endeavors as the UBA Gold and the Verse One Federation. We just, again, every broadcast, we just want to thank you guys for allowing us to play in your arena.
Team Ant finds the seam and finishes.
He found the hole and he was aggressive and he attacked. Oh, Cato with the very good use of the shoulders and body. He just knows when someone's in his space, he can go up with the shot. Good defense by Chaney. We got Ant Jackson kicking it down to Greg Helt. Team unity, gotta have it. A little off balance three by Brian Elarms, but if I were the coach, I would be like, hey dude, keep shooting that. Keep shooting that ball. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Alicia's Taco Riendo. Max Varela, we love you, bro. We appreciate everything you do for the UBA Gold and for Verse One. Just want to give you a big shout out here on our broadcast. So the Greeners have chose not to line up in the free throw to get back. You notice
Why
that?
is that?
It's a strategy. It's
Good steal by Twin.
nice
No
kick.
look pass with the finish. Almost.
It's a great move. Wow, what a hustle. That's just unfortunate. You know, it happens, and then we got a rush play on the other side. You know, sometimes you got to slow it down, getting an offensive rebound. In that case, sometimes people just aren't in the right spot. So that just kind of, that's how that turnover happened.
It speeds things up. Like,
Yep.
if the Twin was going a little bit faster, he might have caught that pass. He maybe could have dove for it. Should have dove for it.
We got Jahari, Templin, and Twin for the jump ball.
What are the Claws doing on defense? Or what style of defense are they playing?
Well, that's a good question, John. Rambo. I think what's going on here is they're trying to stay aware of really. Oh, I'm sorry. Really, just the attack right now. Obviously Anthony Jackson has pretty much been driving the hole at will. So now, as you can see, Jelani Jackson takes the hold. I don't know how the Claws are going to defend it. I think it's just basic man. But I don't think they have any plan quite yet as far as how they're going to contain, because the Greeners are a walking time bomb. You never know who's going to go off.
Yeah.
You never know which guy is going to get 21 points. You never know which guy is going to, get several steals and be that defensive killer. It's a good pickup right there for Antoine Chaney. He's trying to get on the scoreboard. Ugh. Jahari Templin with the follow-up. Jahari played at Eastern New Mexico University, which is Division II in New Mexico. He's a great player from what I've seen him build to be. He was more of a four guy. Just hold the big guy. Oh, Brian Elarm's with a three from the top.
Buzzer. Let's see a replay.
Like I said, shoot the ball, bro. Keep shooting the rock. And three-pointer. But back to Jahari Templin. The guy, I've seen him grow from the ABA to now. I believe in him. He went and played in Spain with me, as well as Mexico. I've given him some opportunities. He can be that guy if he really just gets it together. I think has a great work ethic. His shot is more deadly than what he's showing. But right now he's fitting his role. And it's good to have him in the UBA Gold.
Yes, sir.
Greeners are talking it up. We got Mr. D.
Suiting up for the first time, Mr. D.
Now, explain to me, how did Mr. D get on the Greeners?
Mr. D is a high-rated player. He uses the app. So, since the Greeners is the Verse 1 team, we reward those efforts by players. And we are a little bit short on players, so we had to pick somebody up, and he was, of course, one of our first choices based on his rating.
Absolutely. It's really cool how we've set that up for this pro team. The Greeners are going to be, they're a force to be reckoned with, as you can see. You got Cato with the ball here.
The license holders of Verse 1 all own a share of the Greeners. So the Greeners is the first all Verse 1 Austin team. And we're looking at doing this in cities around the world.
New York, Miami,
New York, stand up.
Los Angeles, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Oklahoma City. You want to keep naming them, John?
No,
Okay, I'll keep going.
could.
It's time, guys. It's
Shanghai.
Time to, Shanghai.
Good shot.
Jahari for two.
Jahari.
What a great pass from Greg.
Will
with the
drops
bucket.
it in.
That's a shot, though, Travis.
Ooh, come on.
Oh, out of bounds. All right, we got Jelani Jackson, a.k.a. Twin, bringing it up. Back to Crisco.
And these teams, this is their first season. So they're all brand new playing together. And they're just kind of working it out. They don't have a coach like in the NBA. It's just the guys on the team working it out together.
That's it, man. The score right now is 18-17. The Greeners are up 1. The Claws start off with a commanding lead, and now, as you can see, the Greeners have caught up, and they kind of find their groove, aren't they?
Well, we're up 1 point. Right now, it's just a tight game all around. Ooh, block party. Block party! Crisco with the disco.
Shelby with the great rebound, kick out to outlet pass to Antoine Chaney, going for the bucket. It's great defense by Jelani Jackson. That's a block.
Also, just a great attack by Chaney. There was just too many Greeners down there ready to jump. Ooh, good.
That's nasty. Oh, man, that's a highlight. He made that. Oh, great pass.
Come on, Chaney.
Oh.
Almost. That's a difficult shot or not?
No, he's got to hit that. I think he just thought about it. He's doing a great job of getting where he needs to go. He just needs to finish. But this is something he just does. He does a great job. Man, when he gets going, Antoine Chaney is one of the toughest guards to hold. And Jackson with the steal, and kind of accidentally gave it back there. It's all right. You got to have short-term memory in basketball. If you're worried about the last play, it's over with. You know what I mean? Just front of the rim, Travis Njoku. Maybe he's hanging out in the air too long on that jump shot. When you get to the peak of your jump shot, you got to release. When you start coming down, that lowers that opportunity to make the shot. Exchanging a few words, we have Antoine and Jelani talking. Maybe, I don't know if they're talking mess. Maybe they're talking about the ref's call. We need to get the mic'd up microphones.
We should do that. That'd be nice.
See what the UBA players are talking about.
All just wholesome stuff, good family stuff.
Probably like good shot, good D,
Walt Disney movies.
Great rebound by Crisco.
Crisco with
coast to coast. It looks
turns
right.
up the speed. Oh.
There were 5 players there, and he shot it.
And Crisco, by the way, he can yam it. I've seen it.
It's one thing I actually told, and he knows it. I was on the phone with him in China, and I talked to him about, hey man, it's time for you to start dunking. You're too athletic not to be, flushing the ball. He's like, he laughed, kind of grinned, and said, I got you, Jeff. I was like, man. And now look at him. He's working on his game. He's became more of a scoring threat. I know from Concordia University, he learned how to play defense from Coach Bonowitz. I mean, the guy's going to be a great player if he keeps it up.
Stewart, D Stewart in the house, number 32.
Mr. D in the game, guys. The opportunity came for him. It came knocking on his door, and he accepted the challenge. Shows that
shot right there by Antoine Chaney.
4-3. Oh, step back. Oh.
Crisco just reading the play right ahead of it. Strong finish, Cato.
Good pass from Will Randall.
Now, who is number 24?
Number 24 is Jay Gervin.
which I know. I'm
yeah,
just saying. Talk about Jay Gervin.
Oh man, Jay Gervin, AJ Irwin. This guy right here, I met him playing in UBL. He's a head varsity coach at Gonzales High School, which is a 5A school down in Gonzales, Texas. He's originally from Victoria. Great shooter, great teammate. He's the kind of guy you want to have in any organization. A lot of these guys that I've chosen for this league are stand-up guys. They're not a problem off the court. I can deal with these guys at any time, talk to them. That's brotherhood. That's how it should be set up. So I carefully handpicked players in the off season. So AJ Irwin, big ups to him. You know, he's been working on getting in shape. His jump shot when wet is severe. You know, it's severe weather with his jump shot. So he's just got to keep working hard and getting in shape. And his IQ is off the charts. With a minute 40 left in the first half, we have Crisco with the ball, attacking the middle lane. Kick out to Mr. D for three. You know, that's exciting when a new guy comes in and gets his first shot up like that. It's pretty exciting.
Twin with the steal. How many turnovers is this for the Greeners? I mean, how many turnovers does they make it happen? It's just ridiculous.
You know, if I had the stats, I would tell you exactly, but I would say there's 8 and 8. I think it's pretty even. I mean, based on the score, it's 24-23. And from what I've seen, I think the turnovers are about even, possibly 8 or 9 each team.
Yeah.
Maybe more, but I know that they're up there. Taking care of the ball is important, but again, it's chemistry and teams always changing. You know, you got guys like Mr. D coming in. You know, changes the style a little bit. You know, Mr. D's great at defense, but what can Mr. D do offensively for the Greeners? He doesn't know that yet. He hasn't played with them. Great kick out from Jahari.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh.
The foul was on Twin, it looks like. What would you call that, Joe?
You know, based on the dip of the shoulder a little bit, I don't know if that really was an offensive foul. I think that if he got a little lower, it would have definitely been a little bit more offensive looking. But Twin's feet were moving prior to the hit.
Okay.
So technically, he got the right call. If your feet are moving and you make that contact simultaneously, that's considered a blocking foul. If your feet are set and ready, then you got yourself a charge. So,
okay, that's good.
Yeah, and it's also position. If it's 2 under the rim, typically it's hard to get a charge under there because it's easy to get hit down there. You know what I mean? So your feet kind of got to be set outside of the rim area. Bucket by Cato. Oh, that looked like it went in. At the half, Greeners are up by 4 points, 28-24.
We want to thank Brandworks, Alicia's Taco
Riendo. We also want to thank Nomad Bar and Colson's Repair Shop.
And that guy coming to a theater near you. Who you talking to right there?
That's Mr. John Scott.
Mr. John Scott, the former champ in the 6'4" to 6'4" category. Gucci took it back, but Gucci's been MIA. He's in Alabama.
I don't care if John Scott lost. John Scott is a beast. The guy's got hops. The guy can shoot the three. He's also got that Concordia experience like I have, learning how to play defense, understanding the game.
Look for John Scott in a one-on-one if you haven't seen it. Check out his game.
Absolutely. Definitely a guy you have to watch. There's some serious dunks. Nice. You guys can check it out.
Spin by Twin.
Out to Greg. That was great. I mean, you see that pass too? They blew the whistle, but I mean, he had 3 drawn in like he's going to score and kicked it out to wide open Greg. That's basketball, you know? Even though the play died, I just love that little sequence right there. You kick out to Twin because Cato's got that IQ and that veteran experience. Oh, see, that's just smart. just smart play by Cato. I mean, you can't really teach that, John. You
How
can't.
does one learn that?
Cato's played in so many games in all his life. He has mastered the shot off the backboard. He told me, I actually interviewed Cato one time, how do you make so many shots down low? You know? He's like, all I do is aim for that square. Like, if the ball doesn't go inside that white square, it's not going in. And it made me, like, kind of go, oh, like, it made me, like, realize, dang, that makes sense. Yeah. So, I shot around that square a few times. It's like, man, Cato's right. If the ball hits inside that square, the chances of it going in are pretty much up there, unless you hit it too hard, you know?
Yeah.
So, I thought that was interesting. Nice block by Cato, speaking of the devil. Nice put back by Jay Gervin, AJ Irwin.
Shout out to Hoop Alliance in New York. The guy of Hoop Alliance, he challenged me to a one-on-one. So I'm supposed to be playing him. I don't know when you're going to be in Austin, but make sure you hit them leg presses.
I just want to say what's up to you too as well. Hoop Alliance, I know you're watching. Big shout out. It's great working with you, man. And we appreciate all the love. And got Jelani Jackson with the 3 in the corner. All net. Swish.
Swisher, sweet. Looks for the seam, draws a foul. Smart play.
Again, I think the Greeners are using that strategy, man. They are packing the paint, as we want to call it. They're packing the paint. They're not allowing anyone to go where they want to go. They're 3 steps ahead of the Claws right now when it comes to getting to the spot. That's a great kick out. And that's how you kill it right there. That is exactly how you kill the Greeners' defensive setup right now because they're driving and drawing. Now they have to sprint out to get to the three-point shooter. Antoine is hitting that shot. Just Greg. 4-3. Quick release.
With the defense. Hand in his face, still nailed it.
Y'all say I have a quick release in the West, but I think Just Greg is right there. He's a gunslinger.
Yeah, he is.
He is a gunslinger for sure. Shooters like him and I, man, we're
Make sure
rare.
to check out Just Greg one-on-one.
Just Greg getting to fill the rim, and I like how the Greeners are like, all right, Greg just hit, let's get him back the ball. Greg goes up again for a 2, bucket. Yeah. You know, he didn't even he was a threat to the 3, but he said, you know what, I'm driving now. Look at President Jonathan Clark giving his high fives to the Greeners team. You know, he's just a good overall guy, man. He's someone I've known for years, and it's great to have him. And look at here, we got Mr. B Swish walking in the building with Matt Caskey, who's a...
What's his IG? It's Hoop to Inspire, by the way.
And the 2 is actually a 2. It's a number 2. Yeah. Awesome. Go check out Matt Caskey and his amazing basketball tricks on IG. We got Antoine Chaney with the ball here, coming down patiently. And boom, hits another 3. Bang, bang, top of the key. Wham, bam, thank you, man.
Good put back by Greg Help.
That's good basketball. When you can just tip that ball in there with good touch. It feels good as a three-point shooter. I love guys to crash the boards when I shoot because when I shoot, it's either going to go in or it's going to hit the rim softly. So the offensive rebound opportunity is there. So just IQ of ball, ladies and gentlemen. You shoot the ball, you have good shooters on your team, crash the boards a little bit because typically those great shooters hit the rim softly with the ball. So go get the ball. Go get that put back. Got that one-on-one again there. We got Brian Elarm's Crisco. Crisco just hand down, man down. It's just every game has its own variable kind of feel, you know?
Yeah.
And so you're just filling it out. Matchups are a little different. Obviously, the Greeners are bringing that defensive pressure it's tough to score on. It's tough to get a good rhythm shot from that pressure.
Ooh, with the steal and the pitch
You
back
got to
to
give that
Ant.
back.
Nice.
That was a chess move right there. It's coast to coast, kind of a coast to coast kind of advance up the court, sharing the ball. 4 different Greeners touch the ball on that.
Joku showing a little bit of frustration right now in his team. What is he upset about?
It's just getting back on defense. It's we want to get it right. Whatever mistake we're making, let's fix it now because it's going to be too late if we don't fix it now. Now the Greeners are up 10 from that beautiful floater displayed by King Ant. Offensive rebound by Andre Shelby with the putback. Jelani Jackson's walking it up, just controlling the pace. It's real smart because, you know, the Greeners are up 8 right now, so let's just kind of be aggressive, but let's get the best shot possible. And Just Greg is that guy to hit that shot. Beautiful. He's got that shot down, John. Tell me about it. Tell me about that shot and what you think about it.
Well, when I first saw Greg Held, I didn't think much of him. But after I saw him
You hear
play
that, Greg?
first time, after I saw him play that first time, I said, all right, okay, let me see what's going on here. I gotta say I was wrong.
That's it, man. Right now we got the Claws with the ball. Mr. Jahari Templin is taking it out on the baseline. What a move by Chaney. Kicked back to, got him with the up. He faked with his eyes, Antoine Chaney on that. He came back with the crossover, looked at the rim. Cato knows he's a shooter. Cato jumped. Antoine crossed back over, went by, dished it off to Q, who is now at the free throw line.
pulls up for a nice 2-pointer.
Nice follow through on that, Ant Jackson. Oh. Well, now he's reaching. Oh, man.
Putting a lot of pressure, probably more pressure than Chaney's used to from a defender. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you got Crisco, probably the best on the ball. I don't want to say he's the best out of the Greeners because I think they're all great. Ant Jackson, Jelani Jackson, these guys are great on the ball, and he's just one of those.
He's going for steals against a quick guy like Chaney. You know, I mean, that just doesn't seem like something you would normally try.
I agree, but you got to pressure Chaney because he's a great shooter. So he's smart for being that guy, and if he gets burnt, he'll have help from his trustworthy Greeners behind him. Right now, the Greeners are up pretty high on these guys. It's just
52 to 38 right now.
It's pace. It's the control of the pace. It's the veteran leadership of Cato and Ant Jackson, and of obviously Will Randall and the trash buckets he gets and the defensive efforts of getting his long arms up. It all plays in the factor of winning the game.
They called a travel on Cato.
Big shout out to Romscore, who's sitting right there, Mr. Ramel Coro. Ramel is running he is the commissioner of the Texas Basketball Association. He has his team, the Austin Elite, who were champions of the TBA last year, who also have Greeners and UBA players on their team. They'll be playing this summer.
If you enjoy watching the 5-on-5 games, let us know. And after the UBA season, we may be able to continue to put on some 5-on-5 games using Verse 1 as a network.
Please comment below. Nice kick. Oh. Man, that ball gets slippery sometimes. I know that. Once there's sweat on that ball, it gets a little... It's like Schlitterbahn. It's like a water park. Here we go. Kick out to Joku. Nice. Okay, that's just smart basketball. Got to hit it. Bang. Ooh. You know, not to discredit his shot in any kind of way. Brian Elarms is suffering an ankle injury right now. He's been dealing with it, so I don't know if that push off his leg is balanced. So I think he's missing based on his balance and his chronic injury he's had for weeks now. With 9 minutes left in the fourth, we have the Greeners up 52 to the Claws 38.
What do you think the plan is? What do you think the plan is for the Claws right now?
It looks like they're desperate. The plan would be to finish and get, take it to the rack strong, try to get and ones. They're not really getting those calls, so I think pulling the three right now is the best bet with Antoine Chaney on the floor. And, they don't really have many three-point shooters on their team, like that are just, crazy three-point catch-and-shoot shooters. But they can work around it and they can figure it out if they just keep being aggressive and getting to the rack. It's a very low-scoring game for the Claws as well. You have 38 points most of the fourth quarter is already, a third of the fourth quarter is already passed. So it's like, it's time to get some buckets, guys. They're just not scoring the ball like they usually do. With patience, everybody touches the ball. Greg touches the ball.
It's almost behind the back pass to Cato.
Kind of reminds me of the late 90s Sacramento Kings with Jason Williams, Chris Webber. That style of basketball, that flair, those behind the back passes, those high-low passes. when you have bigs that can pass as well as just Greg and Cato, you're going to see some flashy basketball at times.
And shout out to who was the podcast?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Justin Harrington from All For Real podcast up in Hillsboro, Texas. You guys can check us out. John and I were on there about a week or so ago, and we were just describing and telling them what we're doing with the UBA Gold and with the Verse One Federation. So again, thank you, Justin, for allowing us to be on your show. We should have the link on this video here, so you guys can click on that. Cato playing some PG one-on-one against Andre Shelby. What do you think about that Verse One matchup, John?
Now, let's look at that. Let's look at that play again real quick.
Oh, boom.
Cato, he sees your boy held in the corner.
He just knew it was going in. As soon as he released it, he's like, "Yep, it's going in."
Now, which matchup were you asking me about?
I was asking about Andre Shelby and Cato. What do you think about that matchup?
That would be a game I would really like to see. I don't know if Andre Shelby is big enough to stop Cato, but I don't know if Cato has the stamina to keep up with
his youth, right? His bounciness.
So it'll be a good game.
Yep. Definitely different style matchup too. Shelby will probably go for more threes than Cato.
And with the steal, strong finish, easy, dipsy dude.
Nice follow-up.
Put back.
And it's kind of slowing down a little bit. I'm seeing a little bit of fatigue is setting in, but I think the Greeners they're going to pass the ball around more, less pounding it, sharing the ball. That shows you why they're a winning team, because they know now it's time to do this. Yeah. And now it's time to go here with this option. Greg Held's hot. Let's give him the ball. Maybe not the greatest shot, but Greg's hit that before. Take.
Elarm's drawing the foul.
We show love, Sure, things happen. We're not friends on the court, but guess what? You get off the court, you're friends again. That's what I love about basketball. I could be so mad at someone being an opponent on a basketball game, and then afterwards, what's up, man? How you doing? You wanna go hang out? All right, cool. That's what it's about. I think it's good for the community of Austin just to have this UBA league. There's too many good players in this area to not get opportunities like this. Antoine Chaney for the front of the rim. Oh. Hey, Cato, I'm behind you. You didn't see me behind you. All right. Kick out to Will. Get on the floor. Whoa. All right, we're playing a little bit of soccer mixed with some ice hockey, but, you know, we're good. We're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying, family? We good. We good. Help that guy Shelby up. All right, there you go. Nice fast forward there, big bro.
Thank you. Some people were commenting on the one-on-one. They thought the game was being played faster. Like, they thought the footage was sped up. No, the footage not sped up. Just Chaney's a quick dude, okay?
Yep.
And Jackson can come with points, but he's playing more of the point guard role. And Jackson's a combo guard, truly. He can score. Antoine Chaney is a combo guard who has to play point guard. You know what I'm saying? So they're kind of a different player in a way. I think Antoine Chaney is a better three-point shooter, but Ant has a lot more craftier things going on with his inside game. But not to discredit Anthony Jackson's three. I've been the guy, you know, passing him the ball. I mean, all these guys, man, their skill range is incredible. Like, you work out with these guys or you play against them, you'll see, you know, watching video is different. You can watch this and be like, oh, I can take on these guys. Well, guess what? Once you step foot out there, it's a lot different than what you think. So
we've had a lot of people that come challenge one-on-one guys thinking they're going to come and mop up and then get brutally beaten. I've had to do the job myself once or twice.
Guys, you know, a lot of you guys think you can, you know, win this one-on-one thing, but y'all don't realize how tiring it is. You got to play defense after every possession. All right, give it back to, there we go, give it back to Chaney here. I still want my Claws to win. They still have an opportunity. Here we go, Chaney getting hot. Let's go, Claws. Let's pull away this to win. Oh, Will Randall, oh.
Now you guys are down by 10.
Oh, Andre Shelby with the double block, it almost seemed. Like he did a windmill block. Q with the quick bucket. Now it's getting a little interesting.
A little more interesting. See if they can maintain this run. But I mean, at the same time, you know, it's a minute and 20 seconds left of the game. You know, is the reality setting in?
It is, but I've seen a lot of games, John, with 45 seconds to go, down 18 or 20 points. I've seen it happen. It can happen. Trust me. On this level too, college and this level. I mean, now that's just too easy. Right there, you got to foul or do something quickly because we can't let them score. That's the whole point. And that's an and 1-3. Elarms kept shooting the ball. He pulled a good shot there. He looks a little disappointed in his shooting performance tonight, but that's okay. You hit a big shot. Right, yeah, that's a big shot right there. Miss on the back of the rim for Brian, but he is able to get his offensive rebound from the free throw. Nice pass from Jahari Templin.
Jahari.
Finished by A.J. Irwin.
Jay Gerd. Ooh, grabs and just.
That's not a flagrant. That's just, you know, it looked bad, but it wasn't as bad as, you know.
He did what he was supposed to do, right?
Yeah. But really, you got to go for the ball. I don't know, you know. He was kind of going for the ball, so it's kind of a gray area, but I know that there was no bad beef in that. That was just trying to get the foul quickly because there's 50 seconds left and down 6. Oh, you bet. I'm going to foul hard, kind of make you think a little bit, you know? Like, don't forget this is a man's game. Oh. Oh, it's
Did
scary.
that go in?
Nope. Jahari didn't let it go in. No, it wouldn't have counted. He got fouled right here where they're taking out the ball. Yeah, it was on the floor.
Next one. Yeah. Got it. Be there.
Getting fouled again.
2 shots.
This time he'll shoot.
Rebound.
This is solid money right here. A.J. Irwin at the line.
I think it says a lot for the Claws to see them pulling a strong push in this final stretch. Just to see that they've got the Greeners pressed up against the ropes now, even though the Greeners have a good 8-point lead.
Absolutely, John. Nice outlet pass to Twin. Now they're going to kind of play keep away. We're going to call that a travel. Yeah. Oh. You got to kick it out.
Oh, that was much needed 3 right there. At this point, I would say the game is over. Yeah?
Yeah, I would say that as well. But,
But hey.
Hey, the Claws gave full effort.
Especially if he hits this next point.
It's not there. Yep, it appears the Greeners have pulled away with this win. They are now still undefeated in the UBA Gold Division. They will play. They will end up playing the Claws again later on in the season. Of course, they have the Shine City All-Stars coming up next and the Capital City Jokers in May. And yeah, I'm very thrilled to have the Greeners perform so well. It puts us on a national spotlight as director of the UBA Gold, and looking forward to what opportunities this brews up for us. And through the Verse One channel, we have this great product, John, and we're just going to keep pushing it through, my friend. End score is 71-61. Greeners upset the Claws by 10 points.
The Greeners with another victory. Claws almost coming back at the end, but falling short. And who did we interview, or who do we interview? I think it's Cato.
Cato. Cato,
To my
check
right
1,
here,
2.
we got 6'7" forward, ambassador, leader of the Greeners, Terrence Cato. How are you doing, my man?
Doing good, brother.
See you, man. Good to see you. Good to
Appreciate
see
you for having me on this interview.
Already, man.
know what I'm saying?
So these past few games with the Greeners, we noticed y'all's assists and steals are above everybody in the league. What's within you guys that's making y'all just have that fire to do those kind of things, sharing the ball, playing D? What is it?
Really, I preach a lot of team because, as you see, I don't want to call nobody out, but Shine City, they was playing good, but then everybody started getting into that one-on-one. I preach a lot of team. I don't care if you have 30 points. I'm a leading scorer. I had 11 points. As long as I win, I don't care.
Yeah, I noticed
I
that.
just preach team ball.
Last game, you had 12 points. This game, you had 11, but look at the rebounds. 14 rebounds last game, 17 rebounds this game. That's crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. And it's also really, it's really awesome to see the Greeners advance, winning, playing good basketball. Spread it out scoring. We got Jelani Jackson with 5. Last week he was the player of the game. You just never know who's going to go off with the Greeners. Jelani Jackson had 5. Greg Helt had 21. Sharp shooting from Greg. Chris Colson had 9. Will Randall had 4. And Jackson had 18. One of his bigger performances scoring-wise. And Cato with 11. What the next step, the next half of season, what are you guys going to focus on as far as the team, and what are you guys building for? What do y'all represent? What does the Austin Greeners mean?
We actually keep Austin clean.
The air, the environmental quality.
The Austin Greeners, but we represent Verse 1 first of all, and we represent a brotherhood, man.
Right, and Verse 1 obviously is all the one-on-one players on the YouTube channel with 97,000 subscribers. And what's happened is we've compiled a team of one-on-one players into the Greeners.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, that's what the Austin Greeners are. Okay, one more question, Cato. Who's your favorite basketball player and why?
As you see, I wear number 41. My favorite player is Dirk Nowitzki. And the reason why my favorite player is Dirk Nowitzki because I grew up on the South Side and our area code so happened to be 78741.
Nice.
And I started liking Dirk because in the NBA, when I was growing up, we had people like Shaq, Ewing. Big man had to play down low. And Dirk was the first player, big man, who ever pulled out for the 3. So I was like, everywhere I played, coaches were like, because I was tall, they were like, I want you to shoot 3. When Dirk came, brought the 3-pointer to the league, I was like, I kind of like this guy. So my favorite player is Dirk Nowitzki, man.
Right on, man. He definitely revolutionized the game. As you guys can see, you're watching the NBA product. It's all shooting 3 big men now. With the UBA, we're a little different, but our Dirk Nowitzki is Cato right now. So y'all just recognize that, but man.
I'm getting buckets, and before we go, we 6-1, 6 games in a row. I am Cato ATX. Follow me on Instagram. Shout out to G Code. Shout out to Big Brother. Shout out to D, Mr. D. Shout out to my boy Demetrius. Shout out to Zay. You know what I'm saying? And Team Cato in this thing, and we run it. Shout out to Coach Clark. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he got the platinum FUBU. He threw a throwback.
Y'all see him in a little bit.
Hey,
I love it.
But before I go, I always do this. I'm calling it the Greeners going to Atlanta. Holla at you, boy.
All right, guys, there you have it. Terrence Cato. We're going to see more of him in the future. Thank you, guys.
Feel the sky, it's a fucking glue.